I'm starting to wonder if she really cares about our friendship anymore. I'm sorry, you probably don't want to be hearing all this again, because, well...
This can't keep going on like this. Marinette? Ladybug. I have to tell you something. I've been lying to you. I'm sorry. I know you're going through so much right now with Alia and Paris, and I don't want to give you another thing to worry about. I don't want to burden you with something else, but I think I have to. I've tried to deny it, but what I'm about to tell you cannot be ignored anymore, and I've noticed that I'm useless here. I can't do anything, so I have to rely on Ladybug again, like I always do. No, I'm gonna have to rely on Marinette right now. I'm sorry, bud. The truth is, Plag's gone. I've lost my Miraculous. I've been thinking about it so much since I've gotten here. Plag is such a good friend, and I can't stand that I've lost him. I've looked everywhere. I've torn up my room and my luggage, and I've called different airports and everything, just trying to find my ring, but I just can't. It's nowhere here. I think the Miraculous is in Paris. I think my dad has it. I know, it sounds crazy. My dad, Gabriel Agreste, world-renowned fashion designer, but hear me out. Okay. I had it when the fight was over, and also when I was looking for you, and when I was coming home, but my dad was there, in the hallway, just waiting for me to get back from the fight. Well, he accused me of fighting and sneaking out and everything, and I got mad. Sure, I told him off like I've never done before. Well, as Adrian at least, I did once tell him off as Cat Noir, but anyway, we got into a yelling match, and my dad told me to go to my room, and I did. And I was lying on my bed for a long time, and Plag was there, I remember that. And I had just all these thoughts jumbled up in my brain and everything, and there was a knock on the door, and it was Maid. She brought me dinner, and I remember I thought it was really weird that my dad even thought about giving me dinner when we just had a terrible fight. But I ate it, and like after 10 minutes I fell asleep, like even if I had all these thoughts in my head. Then the next morning I felt awful, like sick. I threw up twice, and during all of that, Natalie came up and told me to pack my bags, and before I knew it, I was on a plane to Japan. I barely knew what was happening the entire time, and throughout all that commotion, I couldn't find my Miraculous. Plag was nowhere to be seen. Plag was gone. Marinette, I get sick when I take sleeping pills. It happened to me once, like years ago, when I was really nervous about this big shoot, and I couldn't sleep. So I took them, and the next morning was a nightmare. I barely made it to the shoot. I was so sick. But that's not the point. The point is that my dad is the only one who could have taken my Miraculous. And I don't even know what to believe anymore, but I think he has it. I know he has it. Remember that one book? The weird one with all those Miraculous holders on it? Well, that was mine. Well, I know you ended up with it, but I'm not mad, but I found it behind the portrait of my mother, which hangs in our living room. Okay. My dad was keeping it there. And after the one fight with Simon Says, my dad went up to me and looked at my ring and said, weirdly, I've never noticed that you wore a ring before. I think that he knows about Miraculous holders, and that he even might know that I'm Cat Noir. I'm sorry that it took me so long to tell you. I couldn't accept that I could be so stupid to lose my Miraculous. I couldn't. You're hurt, Ladybug. I saw your arm and your bruises. Don't try to cover it up. And I noticed that maybe, well, I know this can't go on how it has been for any longer. Something has to change. Okay, I know it's crazy, I know, and I know that you have enough stuff on your plate right now, but I'm going to have to ask you to do something for me. Ladybug, oh, Marinette, you have to sneak into my house and get my ring back. It's probably behind that painting. If it's not there, then you can call me a crazy person. But if it is there, and if I'm right, I'm sorry for everything. Goodbye, Marinette, and good luck. You'll need it.